Good morning, people. It is just about 7 o'clock. Sun's just about to rise. Didn't have the best sleep. I was tossing and turning all night. I think I went to bed too early. I went to bed at 7, so I'm just not used to going to bed that time. So it's gonna be a while to get off to sleep, and then just being on my own and the weird noises, kind of every little noise kind of woke me up. But more so it's my hips. Like, I have real sore hips. Even sleeping at home I get sore hips, and I was tossing and turning, just trying to find some way comfortable. I was super warm, real snug. I was even too hot at some points. In the end I got 12 hours broken sleep. I still feel good. This wasn't the best sleep. I'm gonna make some brekkie, get packed up, and then we'll get on the road. Now that's what I call a sunrise. Beautiful this morning. I'll just check the weather report and the radar. There's a bit of rain about. I think it's mainly meant to start this afternoon, but the radar does show rain over this area. I have my weather gear at the top of the bag, but for now it's looking pretty good. Just having me porridge. I'll make a coffee, and then we'll get packed up and away. I should be out of here for kind of 8:30, I think. It's not a bad spot. Beautiful sunrise, porridge. Very good. So how about that? Pretty much 8 o'clock on the dot, and the rain has started. It's just light, very light. You can hear it on the tin roof. So I just finished my brekkie. I'm gonna get everything squared away, get my gear on, and then we'll make a move back to the car. So if we get out of here at 8:30, we should be back to the car kind of 3 o'clock, much like we walk here. Okay, we're heading back out on the trail. Thank you, Beraking. What a fantastic place. Beautiful, beautiful campsite. Great views, great facilities. So yeah, fully recommend the trek out here for sure. Alright, so we got 24 Ks back to the car. Hopefully it's in one piece, hopefully it's still there and I don't need to call the cops. So, remembering right from yesterday, we've got a nice downhill wander for 4 or 5 Ks down into the valley, then pop up the other side and start the climb out to Mount Dale. It should be about 12-13 Ks, and then we've got about 12-13 Ks back out to Brookton Hwy. It is pretty much all downhill, so aiming for, it is now just gone. Oh, I haven't started my GPS on my watch, that was lucky. It's just 8:30 now, so yeah, I'm reckoning 2:30 we should be getting in, depending on how well my legs hold up. An hour's ride back home, shower and stuff. Man, I'm going to the pub for a pint and a palmy tonight for sure. Ready for the soccer game tomorrow. Gonna be a fighter escort this morning. Coolest sound. There's loads of them. Oh my gosh. Very cool. Very cool. So I think it's a wallaby jumped out just now. So I walk past him. He goes. Yeah, I'm just cruising along at the minute, just to the top of the first valley that we need to drop into. First K I did at nearly 6 Ks an hour, which was quite good. It's downhill, but I've got to turn my phone GPS luckily I had my watch going, so I only missed out a kilometre, so that's not too bad. So about 3k's in now, I think, making good time. No rain yet, so that's a good thing. It's kind of humid though, so I'm a bit sticky. Should be easy walking right until we get to the bottom of this valley, and then we start the hike out up to Mount Dale. So probably 10k's or so of just continuous gradual climbing. There's a couple of steep sections, but nothing too crazy. So okay, so making our first descent down into the valley before we start the climb out to Mount Dale on the other side. Sort of sprinkling of rain, nothing serious. I repacked my bag really well this morning. It's sitting a lot better than it was yesterday. I think I had the tent on one side, which really I think was what was pulling on my shoulders, and yeah, it just wasn't sitting right. Whereas today I got it in the middle, and the balance is a lot better. So yeah, maybe it's just because I've just started and everything feels okay. Yeah, legs are feeling really good this morning. I think 25k's is a good limit right now for walking on a day. So I think it's just up in good stead to be able to push out to 30k's from Mount Dale, because it's mostly downhill apart from this section, which I'll have fresh legs for if I start at Mount Dale. I'll be able to make Helena quite easily, and then take the 2 days to walk back overnight at Beraking again, and then push out to Mount Dale the next day, because it's only a 12k hike. So I think that's the plan for when we get some free time. Otherwise we're on to the other side of Brookton Hwy, down through Canning, and then on to kind of, I think it's like the Moon Docks and up to Mount Cook. So I don't know whether, I guess I'll have to walk that section again at some point, even though I've done the Mount Cook trail from Sullivan Rock, but yeah. So we bottomed out in that valley about 140, and now this is the start of the climb all the way up to 520 from Mount Dale. It is fairly gradual. So we're 4k's in, so it's fairly gradual now for probably the next 8k's. Just gradually climbing. There's a couple of steep sections. This is fairly steep. But then it just kind of winds its way up really. Nothing too crazy. It is just a long climb. So I've been tracking over 5k's an hour up until now. So now I expect it just to slow down as we push our way up. Alright, this is probably the worst bit of the trail for today. It looks super muddy, but it's not. It's like clay, so it's not too soggy. I'm sure it will be a little bit slippery. Yeah, it's really hard. So even like these mud tracks here, so it's not actually muddy, but we've got to get up there. So let's go. Big old trees in this section here. Oh, the fire damage, they're still alive. These ones here, look at that bad boy, it's huge. Trunk's probably 3 foot across maybe. Yeah, beautiful trees. That's probably even wider, it's probably even 4 foot across. This is the problem though, I don't really want to be walking through here in high winds with these widowmakers. You see over the deadfall over there as well. Luckily it's not too windy today, but you know, it could be a bit sketchy for sure. That would have been a monster. Oh. 10 meters or so to climb. Not doing too bad. Probably stop in 10 minutes for morning tea and then make the rest of the climb. Okay, so we just stopped at the base of the last climb for Mount Dale. Had some morning tea, some lollies and a muesli bar. Filled up with water. Now we'll head on up. Probably an hour to the top. At 3 k's maybe. And then it's all downhill from there. Sweet. My little GPS is telling me maybe 2 hours till we get back. That's the Brookton campsite, so probably another 30 minutes from there. So we're travelling pretty well, feeling pretty good. It's good to have a stop. I was starting to feel it a little bit. So, oh man, I just had like a 200-meter detour. Unfortunately, it was up this big hill here. I climbed about 30-40 meters. I got to the top and it's like we came to a T-junction and there was no sign. So I'd look at my map and yeah, I'd overshot this tiny little trail breaking off the main track. I must have just had my head down because it was on a gradient and just missed the signs. Oh well, that was like 20 minutes of pulling up a hill I didn't need to, and it wasn't even like in the direction I needed to go. There was no way to kind of cut back across, so I had to backtrack. But the good thing is this is now pretty much flat until we get right next to Mount Dale, and then we do a big jump up. I kind of looked at the map and I was like, why are we dipping back down to kind of 200-300 meters when we're at 400 meters? I don't remember that. Oh yeah. Gotta stay switched on. Alright, we're probably only, what, 20-30 minutes now, I guess, from the summit. I'll take some pictures from the top again and then we'll start our wander down. Oh, so here we go, we made it to the top. 5:40. It wasn't as brutal as I thought. I mean, it was hard work, but at least I knew it was coming. And this view is definitely worth it. Oh, amazing. I love it. So we're over the top and now making our way down back to Brookton Highway. Probably going to stop here, get some water on, eat my popcorn, and then yeah, punch out down to Brookton Highway. We should be there for about 2 o'clock, I think. The weather's closing in, the wind's picked up, maybe because we're at the top of the hill, but I'm over on the other side of the hill. It's nice, keeping me nice and cool. Doesn't look like it's going to rain, so my first walkers just now. Well, not first, I guess I passed a couple of groups, but first couple of guys I've had a word with, they're just coming in from Brookton Highway. They did say there's a couple of cars there, so it's a good sign that my motor is still there, hopefully in one piece. So yeah, they're just going to overnight at campsite. I did just pop in there, so I just popped in at Mount Dale campsite to see if the girl had made it last night, and she checked in and wasn't there now, so she must be on the move again. Think about it, that must have been a brutal day. She was from Wally. That must have been a 30k day plus a trip over the top of Mount Dale. So yeah, good on her. That's a good send, I think. I guess once you've been hiking a few days, your legs get used to it, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just on the last kind of 8 or so k's now. I'm travelling fairly quickly. It is just a gentle roll down, so I'm still tracking over 5 k's an hour, which means we should be there for about 2 o'clock, which is good, I think. Weather's holding. I was just reading stuff for lunch at the top of Mount Dale. Bag of popcorn and a muesli bar, some snakes. Yeah, just reading the news there, there's a cold front rolling in now to the southwest, so high winds and rain from the Savo. So I'm kind of glad I didn't make that 3-day trip out to Elena again, because you know, coming back it might have been a bit crappy tomorrow, especially come over Mount Dale. Okay guys, almost there. Just had a quick 5 minutes at the Brookton campsite, just filled up my water bottle, and there's a couple of people there, so I wasn't filming. I think it's only like 1.5 k's out from here, so I needed a stop. My pack was hurt my shoulders and my legs were cooked, so we're at 25 k's now. 23 and a half, so 25 by the time we get out. Whew. Right, we have made it. I don't remember being such a big hill. Back to the car. Oh gosh, I'm cooked. We're about 26 k's now. 25.78, so yeah buddy. I'm looking forward to a bath and a palmy and a pint. Whew. Looks like the car's in one piece. I don't see any smashed windows. It's a good sign. Oh, what a fantastic 2 days. That was hard work, but really enjoyed it. Beraking's an amazing campsite. Fully recommend that. Fully recommend Mount Dale as well. Get driving up there, take the kids. Beautiful spot. Alright, it looks like the rain is just about to come down as I'm getting in the car, which is a bonus. Until next time, get out there and enjoy it.